gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love to
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Come and listen everybody to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Central TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best.
All right, viewers watching us, I want to take this time to welcome you to our PrimeTime Sunday. My name is Leon Twazama, and it's an honor to be here yet again. It felt like it's been a minute since we last chat, so I'm super excited to be here. And we'll hang on a little bit for our panelists to join us. However, want to start by saying happy International Women's Day to all of our hardworking women out there who are putting Liberia, not just Liberia on the map, but also doing significant things and making significant efforts to make this world a better place. We appreciate all of you for working tirelessly and ensuring that you are leaving a footprint on this earth that at the end of the day we will be able to recognize you for the great impact that you have done. And a special shout out to all of our distinguished women we have here at Sandra TV, ranging from, as it's been displayed on the left, from left to right, one of which our host, Mrs. Veronica Grams, very happy International Women's Day. And then in the middle, we do have our co-host, Ms. Vivian Cook. We have our own mother with us, the host of The Power of Heart. If you follow the Thursday sections, you'll understand that, she's very, very energetic when it comes to women. So Mrs. Arizona Toma Crispy Graham, she always loved to pronounce her name in that aspect. And all of you out there who are playing a role of a mother, of being significant, we want here at Sandra TV, we want to say Happy International Youth Day. Well, today we are going to do a little chat about the happenings in Liberia surrounding youth, various topics that have interest people in and out, of Liberia in the diaspora who are working. We'll look at 5 distinct topics. Just have a chat on it, and when our panelists come online, we'll have that conversation. But now we'll get the ball started. We'll get it rolling. The first thing I want all of us here to look at is it comes to educational system in Liberia when in relation to youth. You see, in Liberia, we have seen just recently that the University of Liberia pull up hundreds of graduates, and those graduates have many youths in their 20s graduating from these universities, from the University of Liberia, whether it's from a law school or whether it's from whatever department it is. But the University of Liberia put out a lot of graduates, many of them in the youthful age. Now the question is, what impact in society are we expecting from those youths who have graduated or who have completed their course requirement and to earn a degree, to say, oh yeah, I'm a Bachelor of Science degree holder, I'm a Bachelor of Art degree holder in X, Y, and Z. What are some things set in place, or what are some things that will be set into place for everybody to, uh be a part of? So with that, in that conversation, we want to know what are some things in place to enable all of our young people who are graduating to have something meaningful and something tangible to do. But we'll also talk about youth entrepreneurship, and we'll also talk about, we see a lot of our youth in and out of Liberia who are making meaningful impact. One second, who are making meaningful impact in the society. I was just trying to get one of our panelists. But yeah, we want to know what entrepreneurship means to our young people out there. How are they selling themselves? Selling themselves in a positive aspect, looking at the resume portion of it, looking at the things that we expect them to do as young people. We will be talking about the power of youth voices in national development. Now, Liberia is blessed enough to have the youngest minister of state in the Anthony Carr, who has been doing a phenomenal job over there at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, trying to fix all of those relationships that have been set there. So we will have a conversation about that as well. We're going to look at discipline and responsibility amongst young people in our contemporary setting. Now, a lot of young people are not disciplined, and they are not humble enough. Now realizing that humanity is very important, we are going to also talk about, for us here, it's always important to my heart, substance abuse. We also will look at the things that are happening with our youth who are being led astray because of substance abuse, and then we'll end the conversation with the educational system and how well it's going to prepare for our youths in Liberia. So we'll take our first 2 minutes break, and we'll be right back on this International Youth Day as we celebrate this show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love to beats.
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV.
All right, we are back. We are back. We are ready and we're energized. Let's dive into the conversation. So the first thing we want to look at is the issue of substance abuse in Liberia. You see, over the past time on our youth discussion, we have always talked about substance abuse among young people. What it leading to, and substance abuse is a very, very concerning thing, not just in Liberia, but in the world as a whole. To have young people who are visionary, who have the potential of being great, and sometimes getting in the habit, as we call it in Liberia, can lead to their life being damaged because of peer pressure. Sometimes they want to do what their friends want to do. They want to do, they think what their friends are doing is cool. So they want to do it. They want to be part of the things that will make them be big boys and big girls. So they enter into doing drugs. The first time it become very simple. Yeah, they will taste it, be like, oh yeah, this is like real cool. But then gradually it becomes, something that they cannot do away with. It become an addiction. It's like you have to feel good before you gotta do it. You gotta take in a substance before feeling good. Now, if we look at those situations, we have to be very mindful and very careful on how our children are leaving the house, how I love to say how our youths are being placed out there. Because if they get in contact with drugs or any substance abuse, it don't have to be drugs, but any type of abuse, once they reach to it, it becomes a very, very tough nut to crack. Because once you catch it from the onset, yes, it's good. It's you catch it, now you can be able to work with it. But once you do not catch it on time, you allow it to slip by because you want to play, the favorite parents, or you want to play the favorite guardians, where you don't want to discipline the child. You don't want to question the ability of the friends that they are making, the friends that they hang around. And just peer pressure that make a lot of our young people in and out of Liberia to be encountered in substance abuse. Sometimes growing up, people want to see, yeah, I want to do what that man is doing because I think it's cool. I think it's real nice. I'm in a school where this guy is he's doing something to be very interesting, and I think it's okay. And then our parents, who should be looking up or looking at us, let these things slide without any form of retaliation. Yeah, you get this George, we let it go, but it is wrong. We want to encourage all of our parents. Whenever you see a little bit of changes in your children's behavior, always set them down, question like, hey, what's going on? Let's talk, let's chat. Because at the end of the day, one of those who are chatting with you will understand what's happening in their child's life. A very dangerous thing to do when it comes to substance abuse, is very, very deadly. There's nothing good about it. So the best thing that we can do is, we as young people, we can be able to end that conversation, fight substance abuse, and make sure that our children are growing up in a better society, that our children are not being pressurized by their friends or their peers to be big boys and big girls. So parents, we encourage you this afternoon in Liberia, and then I mean in America, to always look after your children. Most of the times you might not know the onset because you are at work, you're working in America, you say you're working at 24 hours, the 16 hours, you don't have time. So if your children goes to school, there's these various high schools. For me, I was opportune, I was blessed enough to have gone to high school in Liberia and the United States. So I know exactly how those two cultures work. So, but it'll be very encouraging that if you reach out to your children, try to figure out why they're acting the way they're acting, when you know that your children cannot act like that. So it's very important to look at these things and look and get it from the onset, that our children are not being deep in the habit that will not allow them to live their full potential. You'll see somebody growing up in high school, very smart, very educated, very determined, but because they join their friends, because they join their friends to do the bad thing, the substance, everything now becomes different. They don't know who you are anymore. They talk back at you. Your child who was growing up very, very good, very, very, hardworking. Now your child don't even want to look at you because you talk back at you because they've already endured the habit. So we encourage you, and we will always encourage you on Sandra TV here to always look after your children. No matter how busy you are, you can never ever be busy for your children, because at the end of the day, whatever they will do in school or after school will have a big reflection of you as parents. So we'll stop here when it comes to the issue of drugs or substance abuse. Always look after your children so that they can all be successful in the future. Now moving on. Liberia is a country that give youth the opportunity to serve. And because of that, you've had powerful voices. If you look at the largest student movement in Liberia now is in the Vanguard Student Unification Party. SUP is the highest or the biggest youth youth campus based movement. And if you look at that, you will see a lot of youths there thriving to be, for their voices to be heard. So the next question is the power that youth voices have in national development. I think in Liberia now we are blessed enough to have, like I said earlier, the youngest Minister of Youth and Sports. And we wish her the best. We know that she's going to do phenomenal job because she was doing awesome with the Ministry of State. Anyways, now she's over there. But youth who are into politics, youth who are trying to make a political name for yourself, instead of you going there to, you know, talk against the government or downgrade the government, the best thing you can do is to put your voices, to put all of your voices collectively in the positive aspect of the country. What am I saying? Some of you got a very very huge fans base on Facebook. You have a very very huge fans base on Instagram, on TikTok. Use your voice, use your platform to preach positivity to other youths who are going to be listening to you. Use your platforms, whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, Thread, whatever platform that you have. Your voice can be a very, very significant factor in changing the landscape of the country. You don't have to do battle cry. You don't have to constantly be behind the United Party or CDC in the name of job. Do something. Use your platform. Build yourself. Now we have a young youth and sport minister who is always on the Facebook. Build yourself up so that whenever she come across your page or any one of your pages, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know this individual. I know what they've been doing positively. But no, we as young people in Liberia, we always want to be in the opposition. We always want to talk against the government. Brothers and sisters, it's not going to help you because at the end of the day, the president got about 5 million people to look after. So the best that you can do, yes, your voices will be heard. When national decisions are coming up, the great thing is 2029, go on the ballot and speak that way. But I will encourage all of you to sit down, analyze yourself, make your statements, the appropriate channels for which your concerns can be addressed. But going on Facebook, cursing the government out, cursing the president out, cursing the vice president out, cursing everybody in government, realizing that you will need something tomorrow is completely wrong. And instead, I encourage you all, use your platform, speak positivity. Nobody is telling you to go be a pro, government blogger. You don't have to be a governmental blogger, but use your platform as positivity so that when somebody coming across your platform, they can be like, oh yeah, this guy is very very smart, is very very educated. But if you every now and then use a platform to talk for CDC against UP or UP against CDC, you are not going anywhere because you are not doing what you are supposed to be doing. You have a big platform that God blessed you with, but you are not using it for the right reason, right? You are using that platform to talk against the government. 2029 is another election. So when you sit down in your office or sit down to your husband and talk about the government from now until Christ comes, President Barack will always be president. So use your platform, preach positivity, let your voices be heard. Go on Facebook, go on Snapchat, go on TikTok. What am I doing? How can I be the change? Young people, we always do battle cry. We ask for change the platform. When they give you a platform, now you don't know what to do with a platform because you are not prepared enough. So before you sing your battle cries, before you talk against the government, always be very, very mindful. Because whatever you will say, this thing called social media is not going to forget. Social media will always keep it. So that tomorrow when you are successful, they'll be like, oh yeah, this person said this, person said that. We see that happen every time right now, putting that political landscape. So you don't have to be a politician. You can use your platform to do music, use your platform to build yourself. In America here, yes, President Trump is the president of the United States, but everybody got to go to work. Nobody depending on the government to put food on your table. You have to go to work. You have to hustle. You have to work hard so that you can be able to have at least something on your table to eat. But no, we're not looking at that aspect. We always want to be doing I always say or muya 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 or we'll come back to 2029. Why wait for 2029? When you can just build yourself right now and be successful. So yes, your voices are important to national development, but you have to address it in the right way. Now you got the minister Cornelia Cry now, who is a young people's person. She will listen to you. Take upon yourself. Go to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Do up your suggestion box. Drop it on the table. She'll reach out to you. Okay. So we'll take our first. We'll take another 2 minutes break. We'll be back and we'll discuss our last three topics and call it a day. So we will be right back. We'll take our short break.
Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Come and listen, everybody, to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Central TV. With the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
All right, moving on. So, pretty, if you're just joining us, we have talked about substance abuse and how it can affect young people in and out of Liberia. We have talked about young people using their platforms to preach positivity, to preach love, to preach goodness. We are not encouraging you to go out there and and be a pro governmental blogger or be an anti governmental blogger. That's not what we are saying. What we are saying is use your platform, use your social media, use everything you can do, your TikTok, your Snapchat, your WhatsApp. Use these platforms to build the nation, to help build the nation, because we are in a world now where everything is now it's on the technology. People now got, back in the days, nobody knew what Facebook was, but now people using Facebook, but using all kind of platform around here to build themselves up. So instead of you going out there, oh, the government this, the government that. I mean, well, you have the right though. It's your freedom of speech, or you can say whatever you want to say. But at the end of the day, always be mindful of what you say, because tomorrow will tell its own story. So the next topic that we are going to look at this afternoon is the educational system in Liberia and what it means for the future of Liberians. So, like I said, unfortunately, I didn't get to experience university in Liberia, but I know I did go to high school in Liberia. I did go to high school in America, and those were two different experiences for me. I learn in two different situations. In one country, in Liberia, I had to do what, 14 classes a day, right? Like seven a day, eight a day before, and then about like 16, 17, the entire year. Like you ain't not really doing, I'm like 13 something, and you gotta pass at least eight of seven of them. But in America, the system is different. The system is built in order for you to succeed. That when you graduate in high school, you will by then already know what you want to do. They will help you plan your classes for you. But if you look at our high school system now, I be following these bloggers who be doing these interviews. The last time they asked one girl what is her nationality, she said she want to be a doctor. They're asking for a nationality. Say you want to be a doctor. We don't know if you are not being taught enough in high school to think that nationality means your ambition. You know, we have seen people go to get a high school graduation speech, and then they just saying all kind of things because they have no foundation. And I don't think it's the system. You have to have a foundation. Whatever school you go to in Liberia, whatever high school you go to in Liberia, if you do not have a solid foundation, you cannot be you, you cannot be a well equipped for the world out there. That's why the school your child will go to as infants, as babies, as toddlers, those schools are very important because they will mend your child, they will prepare your child for the real world. But our system in Liberia now, anybody that can graduate from high school, anybody can graduate from the university. I mean, the evidences are there. Go on Facebook, you say people giving all kind of graduation speech now around here, talking all kind of things on doing a graduation speech because the system, because they did not fully engage themselves in school. I mean, nobody's saying school is easy. Come on, school is one of the hardest thing on earth, right? School is hard, but when you choose to Go to school with all of your might. The future of Liberia depends on you and myself, young people. We are Liberia future. So if we go to school today or tomorrow, we have to understand that yes, I want to have a better future for me and my kids. So I will pay attention. Will help to fix it. Bribery now is becoming the new normal for high schools in Liberia. Everybody now accepting bribery in high school, university, college. People not bribe is a common thing. I mean, allegedly, bribe now. You see, somebody will go to school for like 4 years, or don't. Some of them don't even go to school. Some of them just show up doing exam time. But you'll be surprised. You'll see them graduating with commonality, magna commonality. With all of this big, distinct honor. Yes, some of them can be an actual magna cum laude, no, I mean no doubt. But some of them, you see them graduating with the accolades. The accolades is like that on their neck. But some of them can even write a befitting friendly letter. Someone can even compose well. Someone cannot speak eloquently. There is nothing showing. Even the Bible says, study to show that self-approval. But our young people now in Liberia are taking bribing to be the new normal. Yes, I'm in university. Oh man, don't worry, that man. We've seen opportunity where teachers are selling grades in college. Quite recently, we had a video circulating the internet that a teacher telling students that, oh, if you want to go Brazil, bring F, and Brazil being B. If you want to go Australia, bring 120. And then people are not respecting education in Liberia, because if you respect education in Liberia, you know that you have to earn your degree, you have to earn whatever you are going to school for. If you go to school to be a nurse, or you're doing nursing, you have to earn everything. If you go to school to be a psychologist, you have to earn everything, not just bribing your way through, not just bribing the opportunity that you have. We don't. So we always say, prepare yourself, prepare your mind, prepare your heart. That when you are in school, you are there, and when you are in school, you are willing to learn and prepare yourself and educate yourself. Instead of you being hot in university and going to Brazil at the end of a semester only because you have not passed your classes. So now you are meant to go to Brazil. You want to be, because you want to keep a good GPA. We have to be the change that we want to see. We have to be our own change as young people. We have to realize that, look, all of these bribery and robberies in schools are not helping you. They will not help you, because tomorrow when you leave Liberia, you go somewhere else. I can guarantee you for a fact there's no bribery over here. You score what you earn. There will be so many opportunities for you to remediate over the topic, but you'll go through a remedial process. Nobody going to, yeah, if you go to Brazil, like own process you go into, not because you pay to go to Brazil. So as the future of Liberia is dependent on us as young people, we have to be very, very careful on how we're going about the whole school business. Education is a very, very important tool. Instead of you going out there and misusing it, we have to take advantage of it, the opportunities, the time, the resources. If we don't value education, then don't go to school. Then don't go to school. But if you value education, you go to school. And when you go to school, you will learn. You'll be prepared. So I want to encourage all of us in universities or high school watching this podcast now, or later. Your future lies in your own hands. Let me not say our future lies in our hands. We have to be studious. Everything that we do, we have to understand that the educational system in Liberia is it's challenging, but we have to be the difference maker. We have to make some change. There needs to be changes in our way of doing things as young people. If we keep out here and keep doing the same thing over and over and over and again, there will be no new result. It will be the same thing. The same thing because what we so used to paying for our grades. So I'm encouraging you. Our life is at stake. Our future is at stake. So we have to be very careful on how we are doing things. And I want to roll over to entrepreneurship amongst young people. Nowadays, there are many Liberians out there who are not in Liberia, some of them in Liberia, who are entering in the field of entrepreneurship, who are working, who are trying to make ends meet for themselves, who are becoming young entrepreneurs. They are doing something. What are roles that you play? You guys are very important to the society. So in case you need help, people are there to help you out. People are there to see what you are doing. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you're doing business at Cottington or doing business at UMU or whatever university of your choice, you know that when you graduate from business school, you need to create a business for yourself to enter the workforce. Gotta be an Now it's not easy to be an entrepreneur, but at the same time, it is going to work. All right, it's going to work. So your role in society are very important. Keep doing what you're doing. I got one of my friend. I don't know which country she's in right now, but she's the CEO of or detergent company. All right, so she makes detergents. Entrepreneurship. Now she's not sitting down depending on the government to come pay her bill for her. She's not saying that depending on President Bagado to send aid to her. She entered the field of entrepreneurship. She's working. So if you can, any trade that you're able to do, whether that's sewing you, like baking you, like frying, planting, or cooking, or do something. Get your own business, work for yourself. But we seen that, but we are not seeing it that way. We are seeing it like, oh yeah, we have to have this, that. We have to have a very the government get time for all. Why? Because the president in power for almost 3 years and the president I can't he not know all. Absolutely not. You graduate with an accounting degree, go to the bank, call up a job. But we have all of you who graduate with these degrees and titles, but you have no job because you are not ready for the work field. If you graduate from the Louis Other School of Law, you know you're gonna be a lawyer. You won't sit down and let people to tell you what to do. No, no, no. So as young librarians out there, I want to encourage all of you. So of you who are doing sporting goods and doing t-shirts, we salute you. We appreciate you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going. Keep going. You never know what the future may hold for you. Bill Gates and the Bill Gates or the Elon Musk didn't start as a multi-billionaire. Started with something. So you have to be proactive. So as young entrepreneurs, young Liberians, entrepreneurs out there, we say kudos to you. Kudos to you. You are doing phenomenal jobs. And we appreciate you for that. Keep it up. Young people, keep it up. Because when you do something and then you ask for help, it's done that way. But when you sit down and fold your hands, it ain't gonna come to you. So I encourage all of you right now, all of our you listening to me, you entrepreneurs or who is thinking about being an entrepreneur. Go for it. This is your time. Opportunity. Go for it. You've got this. You've got this. Go get it. Okay? Go get it. And lastly, before we close, I guess I'll guess it will join us next Sunday instead. Before we close, I want to talk about Discipline. Humanity as youth. Discipline. Young people today are losing focus because of social media. The fame. We want the fame as young people. We want to be the latest celebrities, whether it's TikTok celebrities, but we want that. We love the fame as young people. So we are losing focus. We are getting distracted by the TikTok, by the Facebook, by the Instagram. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. It's never easy. Social media will always be here. You have to be, very engaged in whatever you are doing as young people. Use social media to the benefit of yourself. Use it. Do not be afraid. So this afternoon, that's my very brief message to you all watching us on Samdra TV. We're to do a 30 minutes podcast since our guests couldn't join us, since our panelists couldn't join us for some reasons. I had to hop on at least a 30 minutes conversation with you. So I'll be seeing you soon. More of you myself will be chatting soon. So always be yourself, protect yourself, be aware of the surrounding, and that way you can achieve greatness. Greatness comes from within. Greatness comes from being great. So always be great out there. And all of my mothers of Soundtrack TV, we wish you the very best. We wish you happy International Mothers Women's Day. So you all, we are happy to have you listening to us on this Sunday. Thank you all, and we'll be seeing you next. We'll be seeing you on Wednesday for Inside Liberia. So stay tuned and stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. Twas I'm out.
To Central TV, Veronica the boss. For Central TV, she here to give you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time.